I believe the phrase is Colorado weather will do what Colorado weather's gonna do. This is early this morning, 5 a.m. And by the way, if you were up looking to the east, you saw two really beautiful objects in the sky. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be under partly cloudy conditions. You may not be able to see those planets. I believe it was Venus and Jupiter. Beautiful, beautiful. But nonetheless, 5 a.m., an hour before I was up looking at those planets, we still had some lingering snow showers around portions of Summit County, the higher elevations around Eisenhower Tunnel, even some very light snow along the Mesa-Delta County border up on the elevated sites, leaving a little bit of Gunnison County. So this is the backside. This is the stragglers, if you will, of our departing system well to the east now. And then, of course, we cleared out the day. You experienced, hopefully, sunshine. And mild temperatures, too. Hopefully you used that sunblock. I, however, did not. My nose is red, but that's another story. We're in very dry conditions, folks. We have a kind of a combination of moderate to severe between the Tri-County area. Not exactly bad, not exactly good. We have an 1.5 inch rain deficit in these locations, and when you get a 1/10 or a 1/4 of an inch at a time, it really doesn't do much for it. And then when you look at the extended forecast, as we're doing right now for the next week or so, we don't really have a whole lot of rain opportunities. What we do have with these dry conditions are warmer temperatures increasing through the weekend and then holding steady next week. Also wind, and that's going to become a problem. So we already have fire weather watches for tomorrow. Those could get upgraded to a red flag warning for Montrose County, but all these areas in pink going into Saturday are going to be under a red flag warning. So we're expecting wind speeds 25 to 35 miles per hour, a little bit stronger on the wind gusts as well. That'll go through Saturday night, and that won't be the end of it. We may take a break on Sunday, or we may reamp that red flag warning from Sunday into the middle of next week. Not an ideal situation, because for you that means it's going to be windy. Right now, 10 to 15 mile per hour wind speeds, top wind gusts of the day, just as we anticipated, below yesterday's top gusts, but certainly below the 20 mile per hour zone for the Tri-County area. So it was manageable. I really feel like that one blast of wind today, right around, well, just after lunch, that was it. That was the one top gust of the day, and since then we haven't really received much except for the breeze. Temperatures right now, we're upper 60s, low 70s. Even though it's not official right now, this is about as warm as we get. Grand Junction typically lower 70s. Montrose pretty close to 69, which is about the average high temperature for this time of the year. So today, pretty much an ideal day. Thursday, was I bragging on it too much yesterday? Did it live up to your expectations? Because it was nice outside. Temporary ridge of high pressure building into the area, giving us these great conditions. The wind today is as slow as it's going to get moving forward through the weekend and into the middle of next week. Even though we don't have that ridge permanently in place, it gets dirty a little bit. We get clouds coming in. We get a westerly flow now. We don't have that arcing bubble that's going to give us the clear skies. We'll keep partly cloudy skies in the forecast. We're going to run our temperatures on Friday warmer than they were today. In fact, looking at Friday and looking at Saturday, we could go easily 10 to 15 degrees above our averages, which is about 70 degrees, just to keep it simple. So we're going to go warmer for Friday and Saturday, and I haven't even mentioned the winds, okay? We're going to go breezy Friday. Some areas may not even get to the red flag criteria. We're going to maintain dry conditions, and it's all because of this system. And this is just the first of several systems coming out of the Pacific Northwest. This will be the genesis site all through the weekend. This will also occur into the middle of next week. By Wednesday, we should kick all these systems away. The problem is they're too far to the north. They're not going to dip down to the south. We maintain minimal rain opportunities, particularly Saturday, which is our best bet. We could see some light showers, snow, and or rain in the mountain valleys and in the higher elevations, but we go windier on Saturday and we maintain these dry conditions. Not ideal, so please be very careful. Don't be the human element, and we won't even have a natural element with lightning strikes because we're that dry and we're that storm free. Looking at tonight's temperatures, we do exceed the average lows. Remember, we should be pretty close to 40 degrees, so tomorrow's starting point with some partly cloudy skies and quiet conditions will lend itself into an afternoon of warmer temperatures. No records. Records exist in the upper 80s for Grand Junction, even 90 as we get through Saturday, but we're going to feel breezier conditions as we wrap up the work week for Friday. And then, is this too much? Hashtag too much wind, hashtag too much breezy. I mean, but this tells the story. Warmer temperatures all through the forecast period. We're not going to set records. We are going to be dealing with the wind. That's not something we can get rid of. It's all because of these storm systems starting in the Pacific Northwest, going from west to east, avoiding Colorado altogether. In fact, just barely scraping by the northern Colorado border. So that doesn't give us a whole lot of good rain opportunities. It does, however, put the squeeze play on us, and we do go breezy Friday and windy through the weekend and into next week.